2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5 roaming the paint. And on these rosters, Doris, some interesting young and upcoming talent. Scary to think, isn't it, how good they might actually be?
Young talent means, Kevin, they have to grow. And the way you grow is playing big-time games against other talented players. So what a great opportunity on both sides against quality competition to see exactly where you're at.
Now, here's Bane. It's stolen by Randle. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. For 3, Edwards. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. And Memphis turns it over again.
Minnesota's ball.
Here's Minnesota. Timeout called first. The game for Minnesota. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA, and I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Now here's Conley. Randle with the bucket.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randle assertive and able to find the finish.
And here are the Grizzlies now. There's Jackson with the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul.
Jaren Jackson.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Edwards. Outside Conley. Over to the left wing. Randle from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Let's check. In with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis's head coach, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than the wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony. Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Morant against Conley. Right side Jackson. The three from Morant. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota's ball.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Morant looking around. The kick out to Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Conley. Passes to Gobert. Clock at 6. Timberwolves passing it around. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves leading by 4. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. To the right side. Here's Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Conley against Morant. Conley, the pass to Randall. Edey with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. And it's tied up with that one. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Morant against Conley. Morant kicks to Wells. Bain trying to free himself up. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Left side Jackson. There's the 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's a 2 from Randall. Here's Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. Here's Edey. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Randall. Back to McDaniel. He dishes it to Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Here's Edey. Will it go? And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Edey. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Good on the shot.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Over to the wing. Cloak loose. Bane with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Gobert the pass to Reed. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
McDaniels finds Reed. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Wells passes to Jackson. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Jackson from long range. Jackson can't get that one to fall. Pass to Alexander Walker. Dishes to Clark. To the left side wing. Now Alexander Walker. Nothing on the board. Clark kicks to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Clark. The Grizzlies pull it in. Pass to Conchar. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame, and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Shoots over Pippen. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Pippen. Conchar with it. Three-pointer. And rebounded by McDaniels. And here is DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Reed. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Pippen. 1:24 left to play in the first. And the dunk by Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, and another basket for Memphis.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Pippen against DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander Walker. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Pippen, the pass to Conchar. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Conchar can't get it to go. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Gigi Jackson comes in for Wells. And it's Luke Kennard in for Pippen. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Kennard. Out to the right wing. Stolen by McDaniels. And here's the fast break. Here's Dillingham. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
That will count. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Desmond Bane. Gigi Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Offensive rebound, and Gobert kicks to Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Strong move inside by Edwards.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Williams. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Now Alexander Walker. The layup off target. Williams looking over the floor. Outside for Jackson. Williams against Gobert. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. Here's Clark.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league. And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
The Grizzlies with some changes. Conchar comes in for Bain. And it's Morant in for Luke Kennard. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Alexander Walker. Second free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Missed inside. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Jackson passes to Conchar. Back to Jackson. On the pass to Conchar. Morant with a wide open look. It's good. This game is all even.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his abilities.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Inside. Stolen by Jackson.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Here's Conchar. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Edwards.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Here's Morant. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis.
Boy, George Gervin-esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
And it's Conley penetrating. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Good on the second free throw. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And they double up Morant. Jackson from long range. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Randall passes to Edwards. Back to Randall. Out to Conley. A 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got 6.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Feeds it to Clark. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Off target with the open look.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Conchar with it. Hasn't made one yet. To the left wing. Now here's Morant for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Shoots over Morant. Goes back up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Gigi Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for Williams. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. That free throw good from Randle. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
5 on the clock. They get it again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Pippen. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. It's tipped. Morant with the steal. Jackson with the bounce pass. And it's Morant missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Conley's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Conchar. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Edwards passes to Randle. Here's Conley. And the rejection by Jackson. Randle finds Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wells, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Williams in for Pippen. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Clark in for Mike Conley. There's Williams with the 3. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Reed. He's guarded closely. Fades away. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DiVincenzo against Morant. Edey gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. The Timberwolves shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The Grizzlies shooting around 40% from the floor here. Williams for 3. Gets the rebound. Wells in the corner. Over Edwards. Offensive rebound. Back to Williams. Morant against DiVincenzo. Goes up again. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Edwards. It's a close game here in Memphis. Timberwolves passing it around. Clark kicks to McDaniels. Back to Clark. Nice move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Zach Edey picks one up.
15 foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Morant. 8 points for him. Jackson dishes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Williams. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Memphis leading. Now here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And he makes the first.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Timberwolves trail by 3. Up top, Gobert. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gobert's got 6.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
1:22 left to play here in the half. And they double up Morant. Here's Edey.
First personal foul.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Wells. And it's Luke Kennard in for Ja Morant. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Nasri. DiVincenzo against Kennard. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. DiVincenzo kicks to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Gobert. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Here's Edey. No good from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Over the course of his career, Rudy Gobert has become so much better finishing inside.
Kennard finds Bain. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Can't hit that one. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points.
And after being behind to start this second quarter, they came out rolling and now maintain a slight edge. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. The way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Conley, the pass to Randall. And here is McDaniel. Still yet to score. On the wing, Bain. Edwards defending. Bain kicks to Wells. Offline with his 3. The Timberwolves trail. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Morant with some nice D. The Grizzlies shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Wells. Minnesota with the rebound. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Got a piece of it. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Gobert dishes to Conley. And another shot. Edey with the rebound. Conley's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Payne for 3. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Tries again, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Conley. Out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Bain. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Good on the bucket. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Morant against Conley. Into the lane. And the shot goes in. Conley's got 8.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. And a wide open look for Bain. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Edwards finds Randall. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass. He's got 12.
How about the defenders have had no answer for Rudy Gobert? He's having his way.
Morant against Conley. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Lots of room. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. To the wing right side. Conley surveying the D. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Jackson comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Some changes for Memphis. Bagley, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Williams comes in for Jackson. And Conchar subbed in for Bain. Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota. Joe Ingles comes in for Edwards. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. On the wing, Williams. Pippen against Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Williams. Shoots a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got 12. Timberwolves trail by 5. And the Timberwolves call timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
The Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Reed against Bagley. Reed misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Outside Williams. Pippen outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. Timberwolves trail by 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The Timberwolves have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Conchar. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Jackson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Now Dillingham. The pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams with the steal. Conchar with it. At the top of the key, Williams. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's DiVincenzo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
That one misses for DiVincenzo. Memphis leading by 7. Williams with a clean look. Again, Memphis.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Minnesota shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, T.A. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for John Conchar.
Luke Kennard.
Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in the corner. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Dillingham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Minnesota, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
For Minnesota, Dillingham taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Now the feed to Williams. Kennard on the wing. Outside Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Reed. Pass to Dillingham. Looking to get it going. And Reed throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Jackson passes to Williams. DiVincenzo against Pippen. Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson from long range. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Dillingham. Clark the pass to Reed. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Clark. He gets it in there.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Williams for 3. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Julius Randle's checked in for Clark. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dillingham.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
3, Pippen. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got his 6th rebound on the night. McDaniels kicks to Reed. Stolen by Jackson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Now here's Kennard. Defended by Alexander-Walker. Rebound by Alexander-Walker. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Alexander-Walker's got 6 points.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Alexander-Walker. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Aldama. Defended by DiVincenzo. Jackson misses. Good if it goes. No good on the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Morant is the point, with Bain out on the wing. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Randle. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading by 5. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Alexander-Walker. Shoots. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Grizzly shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Jackson gets the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside Conley. To the wing on the left. McDaniels gets to Conley. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Down low. Here's Conley. Crafty move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. He doesn't get the second one.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Randall outside. Lets it go with a 3. The offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Randall. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Bain with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And finished up by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Grizzly is foul. Well.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior. Such a tough check.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Mike Conley. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 9. Passes it to McDaniels. Gobert with it. For 3, Edwards. Bucket, Edwards. Slotting home the 3.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that 3-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Here's Pippen. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Pippen, the pass to Bagley. Over Gobert. Bagley, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And they're on the break. On the wing, Williams. From beyond the arc, and the 3-ball is good. Williams has got 23. Timberwolves trail by 9. Right wing. To the paint. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Now, here's Pippen. Kennard on the wing. Outside, Williams fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The real come at us and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pippen kicks to Williams. Shoots over McDaniel. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
At the line for one, Williams.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jackson comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And here's Morant. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Randall outside. Pass to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. They get the rebound. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Morant. He's feeling it. There's the pass to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. And Aldama slams it in.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Reed's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Side Conley. Bain against Edwards. Outside Conley. Inside. The 10-footer. It's deflected. Bain with it. Out defended by Randall. Puts it up. Misses off the right iron. Timberwolves trail by 8.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
And so it's Memphis with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Up top, Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Looking to get back on track here. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Reed.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Minnesota has possession. Edwards against Bain. Edwards passes to Conley. Fires from deep. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Morant outside. He feeds it to Wells. Shoots over McDaniel. The shot by Wells, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Back to DiVincenzo. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Williams up on top. Five to shoot. From deep three-point land, Dillingham with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. A three for DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go. Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. 58 seconds left in the fourth. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Drills it from outside.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Aldama. Pippen against DiVincenzo. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Memphis moving it around. Williams outside. The shot will not fall.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Pippen against DiVincenzo. And Aldama has it in the corner. Misses the three. And the Timberwolves call timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Edwards. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. We've got Vince Williams. Pippen is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Bagley in at the 5. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Over to the left wing. Down low. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now the Grizzlies with it. Aldama finds Williams. Lob pass to Bagley. Passes it to Aldama. Up top, Pippen. Covered by Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Memphis ball. At the line for Memphis. Williams. Shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Over in the corner, McDaniels to take the lead. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Out left to the wing. Aldama with the ball. Randall on him. Stolen by Conley. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Randall no good. Memphis trailing here. Left side, Williams. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Aldama, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Williams for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Randall from outside. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. 6 to shoot. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Memphis leading by 4. The kick out to Williams. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Morant outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Morant's got 19 points.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Randall kicks to Edwards. Conley with the three. Wells grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morant outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead. Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
To the right wing. And finished off by Morant.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
They get it back. Gobert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Shot on the way. It's off. So it's Memphis picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.